Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream, the very first one when shiny hunting for this Pheramosa. I am really hoping to get it today, so let's get right into it. How's everyone's day been? Welcome, Euro. Welcome, Vinka. You know it'd be whack is if it was shiny the very first one. That'd be nice, but you know, I feel like already we're gonna be here for a while. Hello, welcome to the stream, Toda. Welcome, Dejan. Welcome. Oh, welcome, MB. Look at that, we're already getting people. Incredible, incredible. How are all your guys' days been? Have you all had good days? And while you're at it, how many resets do you think it'll take before I get this shiny Pheramosa? Just curious on what everyone's guesses is. For me personally, I'm thinking maybe about 200 or so. At least I'm hoping. I'm hoping at least. Wow. It's hard to believe a day has already passed, like, just in a blink of an eye. Time sure does fly, huh? On the bright side, though, I did prepare my schedule for next week, so if you guys are interested in seeing the schedule, keep an eye out on my Twitter. Usually I tend to post it on my Twitter account. I'll be posting it on the 9th, what my schedule is. Speaking of, I'll also be live streaming on Easter if you guys want to join me. That would be... Of course, it's up to you, though, but I'm just offering. Oh, you don't like... Whoa. Are you saying the music in the background is terrible? Is that what you're implying? Hold on, I took off my headphones. Hold on, let me go listen to this. Oh, it's Dragon Spiral Tower. Or wait, no. No, I'm stupid. This is a different theme. This is Eternal Forest. Hello, Danielle. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wow. Yeah. Goodness gracious. I feel like this is already gonna take a while. I know I just like started, but man, I'm not really sure how many resets this is going to be. Oh, it's what? Oh, the very sad one. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. What do you mean this Pokemon isn't a... Hold up. Hold up. You mean to tell me you had the hots for X-Circuitry? You had the hots for the Angry Electric Tree? Whoa there. Whoa there. I am personally a really big fan of Pheramosa. Out of all of them, I kind of feel like Pheramosa got the best shiny. Like, shiny-wise, yeah, Pheramosa's got the best one. I kind of love that the bottom part of its body becomes like a black. It kind of makes it look like it's wearing a dress in a sense, if that makes any sense. Design-wise, it's really hard for me to choose my favorite Ultra Beast design-wise, but I'd probably have to go with Naganadel. I just really like Naganadel. It's my favorite Ultra Beast. If you all know the Ultra Beasts, let me know what your guys' favorite Ultra Beast is. I'd love to know. Let me just go ahead and Alright. Oh yeah, one thing Pheramosa is one sassy. Yeah, Pheramosa is very sassy, especially in the anime. Like, in the anime, she's just, oh boy. The fight between her and Beware was something else. It was really funny. I've seen people slap like the Ultra Instinct theme in the background as they were fighting one another, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. That Beware was insane. It'd be really cool if they released them as events in Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. It would have been cool to actually like receive them as a gift. Yeah. Help. My blue Majin Blue name that includes blue in the name is now blue. I have the power and you're gonna remain blue. Because who wouldn't want to be blue? Blue is one of my favorite colors, okay? Man, the Sun and Moon anime was something else. I think the Sun and Moon anime was okay for the most part, but then it just kind of got weird once it got to the Ultra Guardians, like, area. That specific whole thing was just a bit weird with them getting their own suits and then just being like, Ultra Roger, like what? I mean, it was just very, very cringe in my opinion. I really didn't like those parts. But overall, it wasn't that bad of an anime. Also, take a look at my awesome new logo. You guys like it? Let me know what you guys think of the logo that I have on the screen there. I want to know. I'm gonna probably go through a bunch of them, so keep this one in mind because I think I'll be getting more logos later on and see which one I think looks best and have a vote go down. Oh man. Pheramosa has just been very, very interesting. You know, when I look at it, I like to think that the shell or whatever it has on its back is like hair. It's like the hair variant for a bug or something. It's very hard to say exactly what Pheramosa is, just other than a bug. But what specific bug? I mean, would you say a cockroach? Or would you say, like, a different one? This one's pretty much doing it. Alright. Thank you. Bug hair, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's literally what it seems like. It's bug hair. What do you mean that's what we need here? Kato, do you want bug hair? Is that what you want? Is that what you're saying? That's what you need here? Or rather what we need here for some reason? Because technically, I don't need it. Because I already have it since I'm about to get Pheramosa. So by technicality, I already have the bug hair if I catch Pheramosa when it's a shiny. That makes me special. You wonder what will come first. Honestly, yeah, I do kind of wonder, will I get the shiny egg circuitry first, or will I get the shiny Pheramosa first? It's really hard to say, considering that I'll be like going back and forth and so forth. Hey! Hey there! Don't you be bringing up my shiny Snivy hunt, okay? For those of you who don't know, I have been playing like Pokemon Black 2, or I guess just regular Pokemon Black, and I've been shiny hunting a Snivy for like a year now, and I still haven't gotten it. I've done so many soft resets, it's ridiculous. I just want my shiny Snivy, and I haven't been able to get it. It's so sad. And for those of you who are like, just do the Masuda method, you'll have better odds. But then it's not as fun because I'm replaying through Pokemon Black and I want to have it while I'm playing through. Like, just have it while I play through it. Also, welcome to the stream, nostalgic. I obviously still have a syndrome where I cannot speak correctly. We're gonna call it the Thunder Syndrome. That's what we're calling it. I'm just incapable of speaking correctly at times for some reason. But that don't matter. We're still hunting this. I'll get it eventually. I'm very persistent. Don't go near New World Tarantula hair. Very itchy. Oh no, I don't even want to know. That sounds terrifying. Terrible. Yeah, English language syndrome. Yeah, that's even better. Just English in general can be such a pain. I mean, some words are bizarre. You're going to get a more complex name just out of spite. No! Don't make it harder on me to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, it's just that when I look at your name, like, I see the Z, and then I see the T, and it just knocks me off because it's spelled so much different than nostalgic. So, it knocks me off. Bizarre like a certain adventure. Yes, indeed. 100%. I'm gonna lower this a little bit because I feel like this might be a little too loud. Here we go. Lower the music down just a tiny bit. There we go. So this time, I got myself a Propel and a root beer. Which should I drink first? The Propel or the root beer? Because I ask myself that the more I look at it. Let's see. You were wondering if this stream was on Twitch at first. Yeah, honestly, I was thinking about streaming on Twitch. I was really thinking about it. But my friend was lending me a hand and just telling me a lot. Like, Vinka was just letting me know how much of a share they take, and whenever someone, like, actually does stuff for you, like, donates and stuff. And overall, YouTube's actually better to stream on than Twitch. Twitch is better for being, like, recognized, but when it comes to actually, like, receiving money from it, they take way more of a share than YouTube does. It's really unfortunate. But I do have an idea. I might stream on Kick. So if you guys want to look that up, it's like, you know, it's called Kick. I'm definitely thinking of streaming on that. Because they don't really take that much of a share. At all. Vinka knows more about it than I do, so if Vinka wants to straight up say something in the chat or let people know, feel free to, Vinka. Feel free to, because I know you're better and more informed in that than I am. If I do get this shiny Pheramosa in this stream, then the next stream that I'll do will be for X-Circuitry. Yeah, I know. You're able to... Yeah. I thought about streaming on both at the same time, but here's the thing. On the recording software that I use, you have to pay money in order to stream on both. They don't let you stream on both, like, without that. And also the fact that, the picture, the character that you see on screen, like my picture there, I have emotes that I like to swap between every now and then. And if I use two different things to stream the same thing, then I would personally have to actually stop my my hunt every now and then, constantly. Like my 3DS every now and then, I would have to set it down so that I could go over there and manually change each emote for both. It'd just be a lot more work and not really worth it in the long run. Once I'm in a better, like, place and have a bit more money to spare, I might pay money to stream on multiple platforms, but that's all dependent on the later future. I am not good today. I can't speak. The shiny angry tree must be like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, trainer? After all those resets. Literally. That's literally it. It can't stand me. That tree just hates me for some reason. You want to hear, because you want to hear pure unbridled chaos from both of you on either modded or unmodded monsoon difficulty Risk of Rain 2. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't mind doing that, actually. I really don't mind streaming Risk of Rain 2. It's just for this specific channel, it's all dedicated to, like, Pokemon. So I would probably wait a little while before I can, like, actually have my VTuber thing set up. Because then, once I'm a VTuber, I'd be more than happy to do that. Because I'll be free and I can stream whatever I want. You may be high, but you're high enough to beat monsoon difficulty. You know, yeah. It's just, the more players, the harder it is. And it's just, oh, pain. You heard Lady Gaga was playing Harley Quinn. You didn't know she was already a Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've seen this joke so many times. Daniel, why? Root beer. Alright, so you guys are saying root beer. Alright, bet. I'll drink my root beer. Once you get your VTuber model, you'll be crying and streaming at the flying rats sniping at you from 30 miles away. Yeah, pretty much. And they'll like actually be able to visibly see me suffer. So you'll get more enjoyment out of it. Literally everyone in this chat would get more enjoyment out of me suffering. So I'm just stating facts. Yeah, you're not wrong, MB. You're not wrong. I'd be happy to. I feel like really happy to collab with you too. I don't get my VTuber art until the middle of May, but then getting it rigged might take about a month or so. So really we're looking about around, let me see. May, we're looking at about June, July before I actually have my model done. So we're looking around those. June, July, around those times is when they'd be completely done. And then I have to do my debut stream. But yeah, over time, it'll be a few months, but we'll be able to collab and do whatever. I actually kind of was hoping to see if you'd be willing to, well, I'll talk later about that. We'll talk later. I don't want to say it on stream, so. Alright. Finally achieved mankind's dreams, a gaming session with a monster girl VTuber. Take that. I mean, you're not wrong considering that my VTuber model is literally just a dragon girl, so you're not wrong. You're gonna open a test one today. Probably will spend time in it, just drawing and goofing around. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's good to draw. You never want to get rusty, and honestly, the more you draw, the more experience you get, and you improve with time. Pheramosa is based off of a cockroach that molted its shell. Oh, huh. That's very interesting to know. Thank you for letting me know, Daniel. That's actually really, really interesting. Maja Blue is a bit closer to heaven than the rest of us. Really now? Wait, what about me, considering that I'm the one who's gonna be the dragon girl? Does that mean I'm closer to heaven? Or are you implying that... Huh? I'm not sure how to take that. Maiden Blue. Really? Maiden Blue, huh? And since she's based off a roach, and she could technically live without a head. You know, I don't like the thought of this, but you're probably right. Hold on, what is Pheramosa's Pokédex entry? Hold on, let me bring this up real quick. It says here, once I pull it up, alright, there's multiple Pokédex entries. Let me just choose one that I think is best. Okay, one of the Ultra Beasts, it refuses to touch anything, perhaps because it senses some uncleanness in this world. It's kind of funny to think about that, actually, considering that cockroaches are usually attracted to dirty areas, yet Pheramosa doesn't like anything dirty. That's really interesting. A life form that lives in another world, its body is thin and supple, but it also possesses great power. Although it's alien to this world and a danger here, it's apparently a common organism in the world where it normally lives. Huh. Alright, well that's essentially the Pokédex entries. I mean, there's one more, I might as well say it. It's really simple, it just goes straight up like, one of the dangerous Ultra Beasts, it has been spotted running across the land at terrific speeds. How fast do you all think Pheramosa is? Like, just how fast? I mean, not using its speed stat, but if it were to straight up run and stuff like that, how fast do you think it could go? If you consider me a parallel universe scenario where females want to hang out with monster men, then yes. Oh. Honestly, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I'm sorry. I have a very low attention span, so when I say something, I sort of forget it in just a few moments. That's how bad it is. Blue in heaven. Got 3 Twitch followers. I'm so popular. Well, it's a start. Everyone has to start somewhere. I think it's wonderful that you have 3 Twitch followers. Give it time. You'll get better, and you'll get bigger. Clean freak. She looks fast. She got them legs. Yeah, I mean, she's got pretty long legs, yeah. So, oh, I mean, I know she's very fast, but I'm curious as though maybe a mile per hour thing. Maybe she runs at like, what, Mach 4 speeds? Is that like a thing, Mach 4? I wonder. Doesn't matter, she's, oh my goodness, doesn't matter, she ain't touching Goku. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's bound to happen. She ain't gonna get anywhere near him. You'll set up art streams. That sounds like fun. I might pop in. You never know. Alright, let's open the root beer. What you guys just heard was the root beer. I decided to open it up like right near the mic. Just for a reaction. Because I think it's funny. Alright. Hi, you're here to harass me for not getting a shiny first go. Really? Really, Mazor? I'm gonna get harassed now because I didn't get the shiny the first go? I see. Alright. That was crisp. Yeah, it was. It's just a brand new root beer. It's not flat or anything. It just got bought. I was just giving it like a few minutes ago. Where's today's sponsor? Alright, you're right. Today's sponsor is myself. Me, myself, and I. Welcome to the stream. How do you pronounce your name? I'm sorry. Expera? Can I just call you Bera? I'm sorry. I have a really hard time pronouncing names. Just like the time when Thunder made Expera smack me. Yeah, thank you for that. And next time you two meet, please do it again. I'm very proud of you. And very thankful, too. I can already tell that Kato's immediate response is like, what the fuck? Scabera? Yeah. Hard to pronounce. Wow, we're already at 81 resets? My goodness, it's already been like nearly half an hour. And it's hard to believe that we're already at 81 resets. Crazy. Now, if you hear, like, other noise, like, bags opening and stuff, it's because I got food near me, so I'm just, like, eating. Don't mind me, guys. we go. You might try to stream today, well, just to see how it goes. Nothing wrong with that, honestly. It's good to just start it off and then just see how it feels and get used to it. You got plans for Easter? Well, I plan to try and stream on Easter, honestly. Well, actually, I may not. Is Easter like a Sunday or a Monday? I kind of forget it. I love it when a streamer tells me not to pay. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. Pay more attention to me, guys. I need more attention. Make sure you have, like, all 50 of your ears, like, out. And just your eyes glued open. Yeah. Get myself a shiny Lopunny. Personally, not the biggest fan of Lopunny. Then again, I'm not really a fan of pink shinies. Red shinies are really cool though. I like red, blue, gold, silver, those kinds of shinies. That's why Giratina is my #1 favorite shiny. Just because its shiny is literally all of those colors except for red. Like, it's silver, blue, gold, and has black on it too. It just looks so epic. I love black shinies too. I love Giratina. I love Luxray too. In fact, in the logo that I have, that's the tail of a Luxray that's going by. And then the spikes on the sides, that's Giratina spikes. I wanted those in my logo. Because those are like my 2 favorite Pokemon, so. Alright, there we go. I decided to get Starbucks today. So I'm just eating what I got from Starbucks. But man, you have to pay so much to get it delivered and stuff. It's a lot of money. I ended up having to pay just like 20 bucks for 3 items from there. And it's like, man, so expensive. Man. So essentially the odds for getting this shiny are 1 in 1,365. Those are the odds I'm dealing with. But definitely not going to stop me from trying. That's for sure. Oh, goodness gracious. I just really hope I get it before the end of the stream, or just I don't have to reset as many times as I did for X circuitry. Also, yes, I know I pronounce it wrong, but I have a very nasty and bad habit of pronouncing X's as X instead of a Z. I have a hard time pronouncing them as Z's. Oh man, we're gonna keep going. We're already nearly 100 encounters in. Huh. That reminds me. Did any of you guys make some guesses yet? I believe my guess was 200 from near the start of the stream. But I'm curious what amount of resets I'll have to do that you guys think might give me the shiny. Oh, man. Did I ever play the Exile phone? Exile phone. No, I've never actually. Honestly, I've never seen one in real life. I've always wanted to see what one would look like in real life, but I haven't really been able to find any. We have some instrument shops around, but they don't have any. It's mainly just drums, guitar, bass, stuff like that. They don't have an xylophone. I mean, they also have piano, but yeah, see, I don't know. You think it's gonna be 875k though? Oh God, I hope not. That would be terrible. That would be terrible if it was. Oh. But it is what it is. I'm persistent, so I ain't stopping for a while. Alright. Come on. Sparkle for me. Let's see. You know, I really like Houndoom's design. Then again, I really like dog Pokemon a lot too, honestly, just in general. I'm especially a big fan of Zygarde 10% form, solely not just for this reason, but just because it has such an interesting feel to it. I know that Zygarde in itself always has like glowing parts to it that kind of flicker on and off and stuff. But I thought the dog form was just super duper cute. I love the little scarf that it has, the little scarf that's on its neck. It's so cute. And that's why I was super disappointed when I saw that it lost that. I mean, the 50% form I could tolerate. It's pretty neat because it looks like a snake. Although, like, it also kind of just looks weird to me, in all honesty. But I'm not a fan of the 100% form. Really, really not a fan of the 100% form. What's another really good dog Pokemon? Other than, like, you know, obviously Houndoom that I mentioned before. Let's see. Man, there are probably, like, a ton of dog Pokemon, come to think of it. I mean, Arcanine's really good. I love Arcanine. And then Lycanroc's pretty cool. Is it Lycanroc or Lycanroc? I don't know. But, yeah, that one's pretty cool. Personally, I've always liked Dusk form Lycanroc most. I feel like that was the best variant. I like Midnight a lot too. And I like Daytime, like midday or whatever. But definitely Dusk. Dusk has to take it. Zacian, I'm a big fan of. I like that one too. Man, there's so many. Yamper. Let's never forget Yamper. Can we talk about how adorable it is that it just has, like, a heart on its butt? It's just hilarious. It's so funny. Just, whoever made Yamper just knew what they were doing. Absolutely knew what they were doing. 100%. They just said, let's put a heart on its butt that everyone can just laugh at and find it so cute at the same time. My cat, Nightstar, has these, like, half-heart shapes in her front paws. So when she puts her paws together, she creates a heart with her paws together. It's so cute. So I love it when any designs sort of just have something like that where they have a heart on their body. Because it's just adorable. It's so weird to see Sun and Moon. You remember when Pokemon was good? Ah, good times. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is everything that regular Sun and Moon should have been, and that there shouldn't have been like I don't know. I just think it's weird that they released the same game twice on the 3DS, just with a slight difference. It was just a waste of money, in my opinion. It just wasn't bad. Just gave your dog a sandwich. And watched her just inhale the thing. Literally, dogs just eat things up so quickly. It's crazy. They eat things up so quick. I like Manectric too. Manectric's really cool. Man, if I had to choose my favorite Pokemon type, it would probably be electric. I don't know, either electric or dragon, because both are really cool in their own right. Have a ton of amazing Pokemon in each of them. Then again, I love ice a lot too. Oh, I'm second guessing my choice now. I hate when this happens because I think of it and I'm just like, oh, but I remember this Pokemon and that Pokemon. What about them? But I love them so much. And so it's just like, I get all conflicted and I can't choose my favorite typing because I feel like if I choose a favorite typing, I'm betraying some of the Pokemon that I love. And I'm just like, oh, man. She inhaled it like no chewing, just a sandwich the size of her head gone. Literally, I completely understand what you mean. Man, dogs just eat so fast. But then again, they're also extremely playful, and I think they're cute for that. Just started a silly stream from Funsies. Will stay around for this one, though. Nothing wrong with that. Feel free to. That's really great. Definitely a start. And I appreciate you sticking around. Man. There are a lot of cat Pokemon too. But at the same time, I love starter Pokemon, but the most painful thing is constantly having to deal with every four-legged evolution going on two legs for some reason. And it's just, why? Why do you do this? No. It's so sad. It's always so sad. Oh, shoot. Okay, technical difficulties. My 3DS decided to for some reason, disconnect. So, alright. We'll just do that for now. It'll be back up in a second, guys. Vinka, you know what to do. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually do it, Vinka. Don't actually do it. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. No, they're not good games, Kato. How many times do I have to tell you this? Those are bad games. Bad. Alright. So now if I do this, and then I just send it, I should be able to... Oh, shoot. Man. I know you were so close to doing it, Vinka. That's why I quickly said that. That's why I quickly said that. Because last time we timeouted somebody, it was 300 seconds long. You know what? Actually, it's just... Yeah, you know what, Vinka? I told you not to do it so that I could do it myself. Give me 1 minute. Let me just, there we go. You're currently at a theater in your city, but you wanted to drop in and say hi. No, I appreciate it. Enjoy whatever movie you're gonna go watch. I really appreciate you popping in. I really do. W indeed. Oh, man. Alright, I'm just glad I got this working again. For some reason lately it's just been having errors and I don't really understand why. It just sort of does that. But that's okay. We can work around it. So what's your favorite dog Pokemon? I want to know what everyone's favorite dog Pokemon is. I'd love to know. Because if I had to choose my favorite dog Pokemon... probably Houndoom in all honesty. Because I actually use Houndoom in battle, so it's probably my favorite. I also really like, I'm also like a really big fan of Zygarde, so I guess that's my second favorite. You're not in the movie, but a play, but yeah, well enjoy the play you're going to watch. I appreciate you popping in, I really do. And I hope you have a good time. Man, there is so many dog Pokemon out there. There's so many cat Pokemon too. My favorite starter is probably just Snivy because it's a snake. I love Snivy. I just really, really like Snivy. I also really like Trico too, in all honesty. I don't know, I feel like the grass starters or just grass typing in general is just overlooked a lot of times. Like, I understand because grass is weak to so much and it's just such a weak typing, unfortunately. But at the same time, I feel like grass types need more love. Honestly, they need more love. Your favorite dog Pokemon is Silvally, because I don't know why it counts as a dog. Yeah, I mean, I would count Silvally as a dog. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good Pokemon. There's actually this really good animation that I watched one time on YouTube about Silvally, and it was just, you know, it was them experimenting on it and creating it and stuff, and it was changing typings like crazy, and essentially just began to try and claw its way out of the laboratory. But then it had these restraints that came out from the laboratory to grab it, and it was forced to look upwards. And when it looked upwards, there was just this star of like multiple stars that were in the shape of Arceus, and it just kind of calmed down from there. And then they threw a helmet on its head that made it type null. It was a really good animation. Really sad, but I mean, it really did seem like something that would happen in the Aether Paradise. For some reason, you also count as a dog Pokemon. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 100% human. You see, I don't know. Whatever do you mean? For a moment there, my 3DS went black, and then for, like, that time, I was like, oh no, please tell me you're not having technical difficulties again. But then I remembered I had just done a soft reset, because I've been doing muscle memory this whole time and just paying attention to the screen to see if it shines or not. I'm just like, ah. And then I realized that, yeah. Oh man. I still got my root beer with me. Every animal in Elden Ring is a dog. That's my answer. Oh, alright. Well, I've never played the game, so. Oh, Kato's back. He's free now. Better watch it, because you can always get back on timeout. Man. You know, I really don't understand why when putting someone on timeout, it treats it sort of like a ban, because it just deletes every one of their messages. I never could understand that. Because in my opinion, it's just, you know, putting on timeout and stuff. Like, that's all there is to it, but... Why would you go and say that? Kayla, why? Why? Like, I actively want to know for what reason you said that. Because, in my opinion, Scarlet and Violet are way better than Sword and Shield. Loads rocket launcher with Dragon Ball. Yeah, I do the same. I agree with you 100% here. Besides, kiddo, you have no right to make that assumption considering you haven't finished playing Scarlet. So I don't want to hear it. On my way to kick someone in the face. A piece of art. Yes. Yes. Why don't you kick Kato in the face while you're at it? For daring to say these things, literally on stream, no less. Saying such vile things. Terrible, terrible things. Dog question from earlier, 10% Zygarde? Yeah, absolutely. 10% Zygarde, all the way. Houndoom's so cool too. What would you count Absol as, actually? Would Absol really be counted as like a cat or a dog? Really not sure. I'm just so curious. You ever just question why does this one specific Pokemon exist when its main purpose is to suffer? I don't know. Sometimes I do, but then I remember Arceus exists and remember that Arceus just loves to see all of us suffer. Because Arceus right now is not letting me get my shiny, and the more soft resets I do, the more I lose my sanity. Absol does count as a dog Pokemon? Really? Really? Okay, so then, man, that just makes it harder. It just makes it harder, because I love Absol a lot too, honestly. I feel super bad for Absol because oftentimes it's like mistaken. They just like mistake it as the bringer of disaster and things like that, but in all honesty, it doesn't do anything wrong. It just tries to warn everybody, and then it's just shunned and essentially just sought after, Hence the name, why it was given disaster Pokemon and stuff like that. What's my thoughts on Legends Arceus? Oh, I love Legends Arceus. Absolutely love the game. It was so cool. Like, in all honesty, oh, the build up to the story was amazing. I enjoyed the graphics. I loved the music. The music was so good. It was just so good. And I love that Giratina jump scare, just straight up defeating it, only for it to straight up come back. Like, dang! Oh man, really, really intense. I could play that game over several times. Seriously. Nothing can really describe my love for Legends Arceus, because to me, those were the Gen 4 remakes. That game was the Gen 4 remake. Because it had nearly everything I wanted. I was really sad we didn't get the Distortion World in, like, literally any of the newer games. But Legends Arceus really worked hard to make up for just some of the factors that were missing. Like, giving Giratina that whole role there, and then just it calms down and now understands its purpose. Like, understands that it doesn't want to go against Arceus, that it doesn't... How do I say this? You essentially open its eyes to realize that it was in the wrong, and then it runs off, but then you find it again, and you catch it, and then just help it realize the truth of the world, and now it works to protect the world, because in Diamond and Pearl, it comes out and essentially attacks Cyrus for doing something similar to what Volo did. So, and the mechanics with catching Pokemon, like, you don't actually have to battle Pokemon. You can catch it without throwing a Pokemon at it and engaging in battle, and then you would throw bags at Pokemon in those fights, like the noble Pokemon and the legendary, like Dialga and Palkia. Although I admit I really do not like Origin form Dialga and Palkia at all. Their forms look really dumb in my opinion. But I love the theme for it. The theme's really good. I could go on and on about how amazing Legends Arceus is, honestly. Ninetales also counts as a dog Pokemon. Really? That's kind of weird. I would count it as like a fox Pokemon. Kind of like a fox. Delphox too. I mean, it literally has fox in it. It's just spelled differently. But it's literally Delphox. So it's fox. What? Sobble. Oh, sorry. Sobble counts as a dog Pokemon. What in IKEA? Yeah. What in the IKEA? Seriously. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever source you're using is completely wrong. It's just weird. Very, very much weird. Context is that during most of the story, you're making Blake's main form of attacking and defending is just kicking the heck out of enemies' faces to get distance. I can see that. I can 100% see that. Alright. Man, oh man. Sparkle for me, Pheramosa. Sparkle! Your source is that you made it up. Imagine just minding your own business and then suddenly just making up something random. I do that all the time. And I think it's because of that I lose brain cells on the daily. I lose brain cells on the daily because of just everything. Favorite, let's see. Let's talk about your favorite cereal. That's what we should do. My favorite cereal is, I'd have to say Captain Crunch, 100%. That's my favorite. I guess Golden Puffs too are really good too. Like, those are both extremely good. There's just a lot of cereal brands. Sometimes I end up forgetting what the main, the essentially main brand of the cereal is, because there's so many off-brand cereals that are the same thing that someone else had made up of. So I've kind of just forgotten the names of a lot of them because I'm so used to getting the generic brands. Because they're cheaper and they're literally the same thing. And you can't say Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know, it's not really a bad cinnamon, or sorry, that's not really a bad cereal. It's just, I've never really been much of a fan of cinnamon. I don't know, cinnamon's like a 50-50 for me. It has to be done in a certain way in order for me to actually enjoy cinnamon. Like, there's this one pretzel place that we have that I love getting their cinnamon pretzels from. But there's like a few other places that also sell cinnamon pretzels. But for some reason, their cinnamon pretzels taste differently than the one that I like. So I really only ever go to this one shop in order to get cinnamon pretzels. Is it like Auntie Anne's or whatever? Auntie something. I don't know. I forget the name of it, but they have like the best cinnamon pretzels in my opinion. Unfortunately, I'm very picky when it comes to food, so it has to be just right in order for me to like it. Oh, man. I'm sorry, I need to make sure I didn't miss it. Yes. Yes, I did just say that Captain Crunch is my favorite cereal. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? If you got a problem with it, then go take it somewhere else. Because I have the right to my opinion. You don't have to agree. Oh, man. How many more resets? Come on, shine for me, please. Nope. Not this one either. Have you guys actually, like, heard the music of this area? The one that I'm in, like, in-game. Because, the sandy area where you find Pheramosa has, like, this really, really good music. Hold on, I'll play it for you guys. Give me, like, 1 minute. I'll pause this real quick. I just want you guys to hear the theme because it's really nice, kind of peaceful. Yeah, I don't know why. I just find the theme to be very peaceful, honestly. That theme's just very peaceful. What do you mean that Captain Crunch is bad? What do you mean? Yeah, see, Vinka, help me defend Captain Crunch here. It does not destroy your mouth. If you guys, if you guys are getting your mouth destroyed by Captain Crunch, that's a skill issue. That's your own doing. It just means that you're not eating it right, and you're eating it in a weird way. Like, how do you guys actually eat cereal if you're getting your mouth destroyed by Captain Crunch of all things? That one wheat cereal with the frosting on it, that one, yeah, that one just, I don't like it. Anytime you've had Captain Crunch, it just tasted bad, but it made me stay up for the rest of school. What do you mean? It did not taste bad. What? What are you guys saying? Make a cereal tier list? You know what? I will straight up. We're gonna bet. I will do that. I'll do that. The roof of your mouth never got destroyed like those people. I just don't like the taste. Oh my goodness. Frosted Flakes. Okay. No. Frosted Flakes is actually good. It's just the one cereal that has like the squares. They're in the shape of squares and they have frosting on them, and those are just weird. They don't taste good at all. They really don't. You eat cereal by unhinging my jaw and pouring the whole box. What? What? You eat cereal like that? What the flip? Why? That's such a weird way to eat it. Oh my Arceus. Yeah, that one, Kato. It's that, yeah. Ow. You know what? This might be like different, but you know what? I liked oh, goodness. There's this one cereal I really like that I really don't hear many people talk about. It's called Life, and just it has a nice taste to it. Like, it's not super sweet, not super heavy, anything. It's just essentially they're like really thin. They're like thin. They're thin squares. But they have different flavors. My favorite flavor is the blueberry one. Like, it tastes good. It just tastes like blueberry to me, honestly. Like, no matter what variant you get of Life, it's so good. Frosted mini wheats, solid D tier. Not the worst thing I've ever eaten, but not the. I'm used to it being really like. Yeah, it's not that good at all. Not a fan of that one. Goodness. Oh man. So like, what's your favorite soda? Like, feel free to include the brand too. For me, it's Mug Root Beer. I love Mug Root Beer. Captain Crunch mid, Sour Patch Kid cereal top tier. Bringing up really? Really? Why would you want to have Sour Patch Kids cereal? That is just, why? That is disgusting. Oh no. You say Pepsi's your favorite soda. Have you seen the Pepsi mixed with Peeps? Like, that is just, oh. Why does Pepsi mix with just weird stuff? You like log coins. I've never actually heard of that soda before. You like the taste of scam. What? Well, Ibis crashed. Rest in pieces. That sucks when it crashes. I feel that though. Not necessarily with the same program, but I definitely feel that because I've had many things crash on me all the time. Mountain Dew. Yeah, that one's good. I never said that Pepsi was bad. I just said that it mixed with a lot of weird stuff. Like, I like regular Pepsi, but just mixes with so many weird things. The cherry variant isn't too bad, but cherry Coke is better in my opinion. Yeah, Mountain Dew is pretty good. You're gonna open MS Paint if it doesn't respond. Alright. Well, if anything, just try your best to have fun, maybe? And draw? I don't know. Oh, man. Already at 200 resets, and Pheramosa still hasn't bothered to sparkle. Regular Pepsi's fine. Every other flavor of Pepsi is made. Go straight. Right. Yeah. I happen to agree with you, honestly. Yeah. Your honest opinion on Pepsi is hot garbage. Makes me feel like I'm trying to drink rag. Wow. I mean, I give you the right to your opinion, even if I disagree a little bit, but I leave you the right to your opinion. Also, okay, so I am doing a doodle raffle, guys. So if you guys want to enter the doodle raffle, you can do it through my Twitter. Hold on. I will provide the link to it in case you haven't had the chance of entering or not. If, of course, I would ever load. Yeah, so if we get to 15 like retweets, if this becomes like very successful, I'll start adding more winners to it. But essentially, if you're interested in receiving a doodle, then you can enter this raffle here. Yes, still no shiny. No shiny yet, Majin Blue. No shiny. But I'm not giving up, that's for sure. Goodness gracious. Alright. Yeah, I need to know how many more encounters. Okay, so there's a probability of 1 in 1,365. So I have a 14.45% chance right now. If we're going like by the odds count or whatever. Just like by the odds count, 14% there. And then it's like 2,928 more soft resets before it's a 90% chance. There is background music, it's just very soft. I can up its volume, hold on. There we go. You're doing practice while watching my stream. Oh, okay, good luck with your practice. I'm glad that I'm just, you know, entertaining you. And if you ever want to share your work, I'd be happy to see too. I think it's always fun to see whatever you're making. Yeah, I just upped the volume a little bit, so I hope you're able to hear that a bit more better. Sorry if it sounded like there was no background music. I just thought it was maybe a little too loud. That's why I lowered it a bit. But there we go. I got like these soundproof panels. Well, not really panels, but they're like foam squares that I've been trying to hang up for a little while, like just have it be on the wall, because I have a really bad echo problem in my mic, and I want to do voice acting and stuff for people, and so I want to have those foam things up to make it a little more soundproof, essentially, so that there's no echo in anything that I do. That's the goal. But as I was setting up these little squares, what ended up happening is they came with these stickers that are double-sided, and they have like this little yellow sticker that's over the back of them that you would have to essentially remove in order to, you know, get the sticky side of it, right? Because it's sticky on both sides. Well, what we tried to do is we took one of the square soundproof stuff, and we would put this sticker, or one side of the sticker, on like the back of the foam, and then we would remove the back side of it, like the yellow little sticker that was on top of those things, and we would remove it, and it would get stuck on our fingers because we were trying to put it down on like the foam thing. But here's the thing, they were so extremely sticky, and they didn't really stay put very easily on the foam, to where every time we tried to move away or essentially grab the little yellow sticker that was on top of the sticky side of those things off, it would follow that, so it would just move back with it. And it was so annoying, and we would keep trying, and eventually we got like 4 of them done, because there's 50 of these we have to get through, by the way. We have 50 foam square things, and essentially we were putting them all on the wall. And earlier, actually, in my first egg circuitry hunt during the live stream, 2 of them fell. Like 2 of them straight up fell, and I was like, are you kidding me? Of course, I didn't say that out loud at the time, because just I was limited on time and I didn't have time to tell the story. But I do have time now, which is why I'm telling the story. But we were putting them up, and now, like, when 2 of them fell, what ended up happening is just the foam squares fell. Not the sticky part, because the sticky part is still on the wall. Like, they're still on the wall. They never attached to the foam thing, and so we've been trying to get them back up there and like sticking it, but it just is giving so much issues, so we're gonna keep trying until they actually work. But yeah, we've been going through some troublesome times with these things. It's like, man. Welcome to the stream, Toxic. It's good to have you here. No worries. You need a proper fight with MB and Thunder. What? I don't want to fight anybody. Why would you say that? No, I don't want to fight anyone. How about this? I just give him head pats. I'm just gonna give him head pats, okay? No fighting, we just give him head pats. You, on the other hand, sure, I'll fight you. Let's go. You deserve to be fought because of you trying to make everybody else fight. How dare you? Oh man. That's good enough. What? You mean to tell me you want to fight? I see, okay. Alright, chat, get him. Get him, throw a rock at him. Go get him. Jump him. Head pats, they're secretly explosive hands. Imagine. No, 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 you gotta go higher than that. You gotta pat the head, take your hand back, and be like, Killer Queen has just touched your head. Oh, you wanna see MB and I fight in either X Universe 2 or Fighter Z? Fighter Z, oh, I don't like Fighter Z, honestly. I don't like it. X Universe 2, I don't feel like undoing all of my mods though. Because that would require both of us to drop our mods in order to fight one another. Yeah, I can't do Fighter Z. I'm not very good at it. I don't understand the controls of Fighter Z. Can you throw a grenade instead? No! No, you may not. Legends? No, I suck at that game too, and I haven't been able to get into my Legends account in a while. I'm just not really good with, like, fighting games all that much. I mean, I do okay in X Universe 2. I think I do okay. But I just, like, not really good with Legends or Fighter Z. Because that only leaves one option left. What do you mean? Is very concerned. Oh, what? It may take some time, but it'll be something MB will never stop playing. What? What are you Oh! That game, yes. I'm all for it. 100% all for it. For sure. When that game comes out, you bet. Oh man, I cannot believe we're already at 238 resets now. The last buddy was actually some BS. I love you, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Fighting intensely with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know what? I like playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is fun. I do gotta say though, I still laugh about this to this day, but I did duel Kato once, and it was so funny. It was just a match of stalling because I had the I had the lower hand. Is that the word? No. I guess he had the upper hand is a better term for it. But essentially, because I had monsters in my deck, I could constantly bring them out to the field with like my aroma deck, because my deck was just like a mixture of rose dragons and essentially like aroma, and I would constantly have monsters there to defend me. And I was stalling him out, and he had like 1 or 2 cards left, and I ran out of monsters, and he just barely won that. But I would have outstalled him if I just had 1 more monster. It was so funny. Oh man. MB versus Thunder Yu-Gi-Oh! You want to see Galaxy Eyes versus Rose Dragon. Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, honestly, I probably would not win against MB because I'm not super knowledgeable in Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do try. Rose, let's do, I get tempo mechanics. Do you use Dueling Nexus? Because I'd be all for dueling you there. You remember dueling Onyx this one time and bro vaporized me with a toon deck. Never deleted the game so fast after that. Oh my goodness! Actually, that reminds me, I had a toon deck at one point too. Like at some point, I had like this dragon and then a toon deck, like kind of mix. I don't know, it was very interesting. The duel took like 30 to 40 minutes straight. Yeah, the duel I had with you really did take so long, Kato, because I was stalling you out for so long. You use Dueling Book? Is that a gacha? Because that would suck if it's a gacha, in all honesty. Because I wouldn't have the cards that I'm normally familiar with. And it would be a pain to get them, and I don't want to spend money on any of that, so. Pain. But yeah, I love Rose Dragon a lot. Like, Black Rose Dragon is so cool. I like it. Oh, man. It's a browser-based sim. Alright, I'll have to look at it. It's free. Okay. I'll go ahead and look at it later then. And maybe then when I have it all set up and stuff, and figure out how to do it and how to like actually play the game, because it might be a little different than Dueling Nexus, I'd be happy to duel you. Wow, we're already at 250 encounters. That's crazy. I hope I get this soon. That'd be wonderful. Come on, sparkle for me, Pheramosa. Alright. I want to know what everyone's favorite Pokemon game is. Because for me, my favorite Pokemon game is definitely Pokemon Platinum. 100%. Man, Pheramosa really does not like the idea of shining. Emerald, without a doubt. Oh, you like Emerald? Okay, that's a good choice. I like Pokemon Emerald a lot too, honestly. It was really fun. I was really sad to see the cutscene where like Rayquaza comes down from the sky in Emerald. Like that cutscene where he straight up comes down from the sky and forces Kyogre and Groudon back was so epic. It's so sad that they didn't include that in Auras, but what I do love about Auras is that they included the fact that you could ride on the back of Latios or Latias. That was always really neat and really cool. Pokemon Diamond. Good choice, Daniel. Pokemon Diamond was actually my first ever Pokemon DS game. Like, that was my first ever Pokemon DS game. And that was really good. Pokemon Platinum or Emerald are the best for me, but Black 2 and White 2 are masterclass. Yeah, Black 2 and White 2 were incredible, but I also really liked Black and White a lot too. Just a lot of emotion in those two games. You just got done with a Dokkan Phonics commission. Gotta hit the clock. Alright, no worries. Take your time. That's awesome that you finished the commission though. Great going. I know that's like a ton of work, so great job, seriously. Y or Ultra Sun. Both of those are really good games. Personally, I feel like Y had a lot of potential. Like, X and Y both had amazing potential. But man, Man, the camera angles, the errors, just the long cutscenes, certain things kind of just took away from it, in all honesty. But overall, it was a good game. AZ was certainly something else. Kind of a sad story there with the Floette. I'm kind of disappointed that we never really got to have that like special Floette that he had. But at the same time, I sort of understand why, considering that it's a special thing specifically for AZ. So I kind of have, I would kind of like feel bad if I just straight up just essentially got a Floette like his. I don't know. I'd feel like I'd be taking away from how special his story was. Ultra Sun was also really good. Like Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun were really good games too. I feel like it's what Sun and Moon should have been to begin with though, considering it's the same exact story as Sun and Moon, just with a little bit more additions to it and a slight twist. But I mean, overall, it was pretty good. I liked the whole build up to Ultra Necrozma and just Lunella and all that. Man, it was really neat. It also introduced us to the only legendary, well, I shouldn't say only legendary now, but more like just, I guess it is the only legendary as of right now that evolves. Because you have legendaries that change forms, but when it comes to Lunella and Solgaleo, they have a whole evolution line, which was super neat. Was I ever a Kingdom Hearts fan? Not really, no. Nostalgic, I can't tell if that question was towards me or MB, because MB was the one who said that he got done with the commission. Come on, Pheramosa, come on. Man, oh man. Let's see here. Lately the live streams have been like a lot of fun thanks to you guys showing up. So I hope you all really know how much I truly appreciate you guys showing up and, you know, just popping in to say hello or just watch the stream and all that. It's been really fun lately. You haven't got one in weeks long, but it was for someone else. Not as active because I'm doing something too. No worries, no worries. Do what you need to do, no worries. Man. Oh, goodness gracious. This certainly is a lot of resets, but I have hope we'll get it soon. The root beer that I'm having is A&W. Because most places that like are around the area I am don't really sell mug root beer by themselves, like the singles. They don't really sell much mug root beer. They're kind of hard to find for some reason, but they're my favorite. Like, there are a few restaurants you could go to that have the mug root beer as like a fountain drink, but having it as just a regular drink in a bottle is kind of hard to come across and find. Anyone else have sodas like that? Where they're just stupidly hard to come by for some reason? Because I deal with that a lot and it's like, man. I've been like eating this sausage and egg sandwich for a little while. Like since the beginning of the stream, I've had these things, so I've just kind of been eating them slowly. Mutant Super Soda was so hard to find when it was out. It was good though. Does that mean the soda stopped? Like the company stopped making it? Is that what you're saying? Like, how was it? I've never heard of that soda. But it sounds very interesting, that's for sure. Oh, it was only sold in a few stores. It was a hybrid of Monster and Mountain Dew. Okay, wow. That's really interesting. I never would have guessed that, like, Mountain Dew and Monster would, like, collab in making that. Is it collab or collab? Because I forgot. English is weird sometimes. Alrighty. There's a lot of like really good soda out there. I'm a big fan of museums actually. So like the area that I currently live in is not actually the area that I grew up with because I moved out here about 4 years ago or so. And when I lived back in my old area, I'm not specifying for, you know, certain reasons, of course, but we lived next to like this science museum. There was just this giant science museum that was in a giant dome. And we would often visit there every now and then. And it was just super neat because they had all kinds of stuff in it. Like geodes and all kinds of... It's really hard to describe, but just a lot of stuff. And then they had like this gift shop. And in this gift shop, they had like a ton of different stuff. But one of the most insane things that I saw at that gift shop was this ginormous pencil. And you may be thinking to yourself, a ginormous pencil, that's what's your definition of ginormous? Like, how big really was it? And, we're talking really big. I'm not talking about one that's like just the average size ginormous. No, I'm talking about one that is like the size of your entire arm. It was a huge pencil, especially for like a regular pencil, no less. And when I was little, we got that pencil and I would take it to my school. And I would literally have trouble trying to write or use anything, like trying to write anything with it. But everyone would always laugh, and so I would always bring it to school every day after that because I just wanted to make people laugh, and they seemed to be laughing at how ridiculous that pencil was, which I know sounds absurd, but it was literally that big of a pencil that it looked absurd, and it really was. But it was so much fun to try and use it. It was really funny. I just find it great to like make someone laugh, because if you can do something to make someone laugh, you can make their day. And I think that's all that really matters, is because if you can make someone's day, someone can just be having such a terrible day and that could change a lot for them. So aiming to make people's days is just the right thing to do, in my opinion. Oh. Man, Pheramosa does not like the idea of shining. Anyone here have some ridiculous stories to tell? Like something about your childhood or something? I think it's always fun to just share any kind of stories of your life, because they're interesting and they're what kind of defines you, you know? Like, it helps people learn more about you and understand you better when they hear stories that you've done, or stories that you've talked about, or things that happen to you. I think it's fun to share those kinds of things. Oh man. You know, I sort of find this interesting, but in the platform that I'm essentially using to record, everyone's names has different colors. But when I look at YouTube and I see the chat on there, unless you're a moderator, your name is just, you know, like a plain gray. But on the platform that I'm using, there's a chat that's separate to that, but it's showing the YouTube chat that goes off that I've been looking at. And Daniel, your name is like a magenta, like a deep pink. And Exabera, whatever your name is, I'm really sorry for mispronouncing that. Your name is like a navy blue, I would say. Kind of like a somewhat turquoise-ish, like turquoise-ish? Turquoise? I give up on pronouncing that, but it's like a turquoise slightly, not like crazy. And weirdly enough, like Toxic and Daniel, you both have like very close colored names. Being like a magenta, very close colored, but Toxic is more towards the red than Daniel. Magenta. Oh, you know Nano? I know that band. Yeah, I've heard their songs. Yeah. I'm surprised. I haven't heard that like name in forever. Kato's name is just straight up like an orange red. It's just interesting because everyone's names is a different color. But moderators will always be blue. But, oh, what's funny though is that like, earlier in the stream, Dejan had like an orange name, like an orangish brownish name, and then Majin Blue and Toda both had like this yellow brown looking name coloring. Except Toda's is more like a darker color than Majin Blue's. I don't know, I just found it interesting that the coloring is different. You know what, I'll take a screenshot and show you guys in case you guys were curious. Because you all can't really see what I'm seeing, so I figured it might be easier to just show you guys a little bit of what I see. Oh, I didn't want to delay it or anything. Let me go here. No delay. Rectangular snip. I wonder if like, okay. I'll do it like this. So I will, we'll do it from like right here so you guys can kind of see it. Essentially, here we go. And then I'll save the picture real quick and downloads, and then add image. Okay. Alright, this is what I see right here. Like this is what I see. Everyone's name's like a different color. I know it may look like certain ones are. Unfortunately, when I screenshot something, it does lose quality. But so you can't really see it too well, but Daniel and Toxic both have a different shade for like their coloring. But yeah, essentially that's what I see. That's essentially what I see. You all may not be able to see that because, you know, YouTube doesn't show it, but in my little program thing, that's what I see. Your time limit with Ibis is over? Oh. Oh. I may not know entirely what that is like implying, but that sucks. But on the bright side, at least you had time with it. It's better than no time at all. Why would you listen to the English version of Blizzard? Why are you torturing yourself like this? Why? Why would you? Why? That's just so weird to me. I'll have to start with some postal too now. Oh. Come to think of it, I don't really know if I'm going to be streaming on Easter. I thought I was, but then I realized that today is actually Thursday, and I was like, wait a minute. Because I stream every other day in order to have like a rest day, so I'm not constantly streaming every single day. So it's like every other day. And so I realized it was Thursday, and I was like, oh, tomorrow's a rest day, and then on Saturday I'm streaming. And then, you know, the day after that, which I guess would be Easter, is a rest day. So I guess I'm really not streaming on Easter. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Unite next week though, if you all are interested in that. Because I personally enjoy Pokemon Unite, so yeah, because my main on there is definitely Scizor. That's my main. I can guarantee you though, when I do stream Unite, you bet it's not going to be a tame stream. And what I mean by that is just like, there's gonna be a lot of rage. That's for sure. It's gonna be a lot of rage because Unite can be so annoying sometimes, and you get these players that just are, oh no, you just wonder what they're doing, or they're like being mean by spawn camping and stuff, and like auto killing you, like having 5 people attack one singular person at once, which is just messed up. It's just not right. But yeah, you bet the Unite streams are probably not going to be the tamest. So, I just be aware of that. Like, be aware. Oh, man. And I should also mention that for that stream, I'll be having like guests as well. So when I play Unite, we'll be having some guests show up and playing with me and stuff. Oh goodness. Alright, next stream is Thunder playing Unite and Unraid. Oh my goodness. No. It's not next stream. Next stream is part 2 of this Pheramosa hunt, if I end up not being able to get this Pheramosa today. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do about like 20 more resets and then I'm gonna call it a day. Cause it's already been nearly 2 hours. So I'm really hoping I manage to get this Pheramosa before the stream ends. That'd be great. That'd be really cool. Oh man. Goodness gracious, there sure is a lot of resets already. But it's a lot of fun. It just makes it all the more worth it because I'll feel more like excited about it. You just started a stream on your Twitch. Well, good luck with it. Yeah, give it your best. What matters is that you'll have fun with it, and I think that's really just what counts. Meanwhile, me, the more soft resets I do, the more of my sanity I lose. Yeah! But that's okay. Oh man. Oh, goodness gracious. For some reason I keep like nearly yawning and just feeling really tired, even though I've been in bed practically all day. So I don't really know why I'm so tired. But it is what it is, I guess. Not a problem. All right. Pheramosa is a pretty big Pokemon, I think. Hold on, actually, I'm curious. How large is Pheramosa? Let me see. Let me go take a look. No, never mind. Pheramosa was not as tall as I thought it would be. It's just, in the picture, when you encounter Pheramosa, they make it out to look larger than it is, I guess, because when I talked with Pheramosa or interact with it in game while I'm trying to get a shiny variant of it, they have like this camera angle that moves back slightly and makes it look big. Which I guess it sorta is. I mean, it's not necessarily super tall, but it is tall. It's 5 feet 11 and only weighs 55 pounds. That's really light, considering its height, honestly. That's pretty incredible. Oh. Oh, wonderful. My 3DS decided to have another error. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I know this seems to be happening a lot and stuff. I've been trying to get it fixed, but unfortunately it's just been giving me trouble. I guess it's just because of the long periods of time. I think that's like the main issue. There we go. And it's back. Alright, let's continue on. Man, oh man. Come on, sparkle for me, Pheramosa. Come on. Do it before the stream ends, please. Ah! But yeah, guys. It's nice to actually be back and active on YouTube again. And it's only possible because you guys are always there supporting me. So I really appreciate your guys' support. Thanks for showing up to so many of my streams. David Monreal. Hello! Welcome to the stream, David. Yes, I do remember you. Welcome. It's nice to see you back. I really appreciate you showing up again. That's awesome. You're not gonna threaten to eat any more ghost peppers, right? Don't do that, okay? No more ghost peppers. I'll take them away from you. But yeah, we're doing a Pheramosa stream today. Unfortunately, it's sort of late now since I was already planning to end the stream here soon. So I'm really sorry that, like, I'm not continuing it super long, but, you know, I'm really happy that you showed up still. No, don't get the ghost peppers, no, don't. Stay away from the ghost peppers, everybody jump them, take away the ghost peppers, take them away, quickly. Alright, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm really sorry that it's really late, but you know what? I'm really happy that you showed up, and I have good news though. You know, sometime later next week, or at the beginning of next week, aka like this Sunday. Well, I shouldn't really be saying Sunday. It's more like this upcoming Monday. I'll be streaming for, I'll be streaming another hunt. Like, well, what's the right word? Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm mixing it up. So, the day after tomorrow, which is on the 8th, on the Saturday, I'll be streaming part 2 of this Pheramosa hunt. And then on Monday, I'll be streaming Pokemon Unite. I won't be streaming tomorrow, however, I will be streaming the day after tomorrow, so if you want to give that a try. I can see if I can stream tomorrow, but I do have plans tomorrow, which is why I tend to do it every other day, because it's easier to work with in my schedule if it's every other day. But I do have a Discord server if you want to pop in. Hold on, I will get you the Discord server link. ATF stream, what? Let's see. Okay, so this is the link right here if you would like to join the Discord server. That's the link right there. But, you know, it's not just that either. You can also find my schedule, not just in the Discord server, but also on my Twitter and the community page of my server. Which, or not community page, I'm sorry. Community page of my YouTube. So you can find my schedule here. Or, oh, hey, oh, you're already in the Discord server. Okay, here we go. I'll leave this here so you can actually see the schedule. And thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate all of you showing up today. It's been really fun. We did not get the shiny today, but that's okay. There's always next time. And I'll see you all in the next stream, okay? Thank you.